Ah, hey, good morning, good morning. Um, there we go. Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon to some. I'm really trying to keep it all together. This is day 2 of me being back, and so let me briefly tell you what happened. So my middle child has had a delay in his speech, and he's been seeing a speech therapist for the last year. Good morning. And hey girl, I just sent you a message. So he is now in a full-time program. Hi Marge, kind of like kindergarten or like pre-K, but for kids that kind of have some learning impediments, whatever you want to call it. And so that's kind of what happened with me going live. Because as you can see, for the most part, I'm uninterrupted, which would not happen before. And I don't know, for those of you who are stay-at-home moms, I give you all like mad props because I have 2 young children. My oldest is 9 going on 10. And having 2 young children, even though you have, your own business, you work from home, it is no easy task. It's really hard. And I know like my husband thinks that I just have it like easy breezy and everything is just, I just have like the easiest life. And although I love working from home, do not get me wrong, it's not easy at all. It's not. Anyways, so it's getting slow like it did yesterday. I am getting sick. My throat, I woke up with a scratchy throat. And, but guess what? I work from home, right? So I can work. I'm working. So yesterday I had this really very, very busy day. I got a lot done in a space of time that my son was at school. And one of the tasks that I did, how do I say this? I had to prep some paperwork. I had to do some like busy paperwork. And I have to share this with you because it got my mind so revved up. Again, I'm getting sick, so my already non-girly voice is going down, okay? Just so y'all know. So anyways, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can, because I don't want, oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. I don't need to be all rude and up in your face. I don't want this to get deleted from Facebook. My youngest is sitting right next to me on the sidelines with his tablets doing his thing. He's the sick one. He's the one that's bringing his cooties over to the rest of us now. Okay, so I'm getting these messages, but I am just going to try and stay as focused as possible. I have to share this good news with you because it's one thing to like see posts of it from other business people, from other small business owners. And, it's like a cool thing to read, right? There are major perks to having your own business. And I know that, there's a lot of people who, freak out or they're not interested in it. But when you are in that place and it's like towards the end of the year and you're starting to like prep your, papers, your documents, your receipts, and you're adding them all up, it's so exciting. So that's kind of what my topic is going to be today, or like the majority of it. So I want to talk about timing because I know that, life is all about perspective. It's how we see things. And, with three different people will see one, certain scenario in three different ways, right? And it's not always a good thing. So a lot of times, hey Joey, hi, welcome. A lot of times my thoughts are jumbled and I know exactly what I want to say, but it doesn't, oh shoot, sorry. It doesn't always come out, maybe in the proper way, even if I want it to. So anyways, I'm doing these documents and I'm, basically calculating all of my stuff for my business. And I was blown away, and I had to tell my team about it because I was that excited. And because I keep my team abreast of like whatever goes on. And it was just really exciting. So here's my here's my point to all of this. Yes, I do love what I do, and I do have more than one passion. This is also true. I have been with my company for almost a year now. It'll be a year in January, so I've got, like less than 2 months to go, ish, 2-ish months to go, and I'm really excited because I'm excited to, I have had a little bit of a slowdown for personal reasons. Hey Steph, what's up, girl? However, part of a business that you invest yourself and your time into and your money into is that it's yours. So that's what I always tell people. You work your business around your life. Around your life. It's always good for stay-at-home people or stay-at-home moms or dads. I don't want to discount the men. Because you do it in your own time, or you make time, or you set aside some time. But like, if you're sick, guess what? You can be sick. You can still work, or you can not work. You can take that, time off. But you don't have to worry about, am I going to get fired? Am I going to get written up? Like those kind of things that, in the corporate world, always got to worry about. At least I did. I'm that person that was just always so paranoid about, oh my gosh, am I going to get fired? Anyways, so I'm doing the paperwork and I'm tabbing up all the costs and everything, and it just blew me away. I'm obviously not going to say, exactly how much I profited and how much I invested. But let's just keep in mind that having a small business of your own is a very nice perk. Let's just say that. And let me just stress the heck out of that. It is a perk. It's a perk. So whenever you're thinking about, I don't know, the cons, or I don't even know what the cons are. Obviously there are cons to everything, but just remember that it's a huge perk. And, but then you also have to remember that you got to make sure that you do something that you really are in love with too, which, it's kind of a no-brainer there. So with that being said, I also wanted to say that because life is timing, I have been with my company now for almost a year, as I said, and you know, I haven't gotten to where I would like to be. And why am I telling you this? Why in the heck would I tell you something so personal and that would leave me so vulnerable, right? Because it's to say that life is timing. I have, small children. My oldest child has ADHD. My middle child is now in a kind of like a full-time program to help him with his speech. And the youngest is just growing. He's just growing. He has most of his issues remain with just being able to feed him because he's just a very picky eater, finicky eater. And here he comes with some cereal. Good morning, hello. So, shoot. Let me just get this for him. So life is timing, right? But it's not within our time frame. And I'm not going to sit here and, well, let's see. How do I put this? Life is within the higher powers time frame. So I believe, hey Kiyoki, what's up? Hi! Life is, there's a higher power, I believe, that is in control of everything going on. And whether we like it or not, it's just the way that I see it. Okay, this is my personal opinion. We as people have lots and lots of obstacles and challenges and hurdles to get through on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis. And so even though it's great, it's wonderful, like we should do this to set, to write out goals and timelines, both short-term and long-term, we have to remember that there's a higher power involved in all of this. And so we can, pray for something, or we can just want something so bad, and we can work towards it every single day, which we should do this. But it doesn't mean that it's going to happen in our timeline. It's going to happen if we work towards it every day, incrementally, taking baby steps and big steps and everything in between. But that doesn't mean that it's always going to happen the way that we want it to every single time, even if we work towards it. So as I'm sitting here and I was tabbing everything up yesterday, yes, I was just over the top excited. I texted my husband. I was just, it's one thing to, put all the time, energy, and sacrifice and, do something you love, which kind of takes the roughness out of it. But at the same time, when I'm sitting here and I'm calculating everything and I'm seeing these, hardcore, or not hardcore, but these math numbers, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, because those are the kind of things, they're like milestones, because I know that last year I did not make that amount. I made much, much, much less. And so it's kind of nice to see, you know, up front, those kind of things, because it gives, at least it gives me the motivation, and it gives me the drive to keep going and to, you know, reinvent myself like I've been wanting to. So this is for any of you. The reason I'm telling you this, I'm sharing with you all of this, is because there are different ways that we are, you know, driven or motivated or inspired on a daily basis. And, you know, even though I have all of these people in my life, my circle of friends now, that I'm just like holding on to like really tightly, because I love the inspiration that they like give off to me. But sometimes seeing numbers is also really nice. And it also gives me a pretty big amount of, you know, motivation to like keep going even more so, and to realign myself and restructure myself, and, you know, redo my goals for the next year and see what I'm going to plan to do for the next year. So with that being said, if there's anyone who is interested, or you're curious, or I don't even know, if you just want to have a conversation with me and you want to, you know, say hi or whatever, reach out and message me, touch someone. I am busy, but I make time. I make time for people. So, so that's it for today. I didn't do my hair. This is leftover from yesterday. I am wearing mascara and lip gloss. That's it. I didn't even wash my face today. Keeping it real, being honest with you guys. And that's all that I have for you for now. Stay motivated. Stay driven. Keep people in your life that are, you know, well worth your time and energy. And, you know, just remember that life is really, it's all in His hands, but always, you know, work towards your goals. Take those baby steps, incrementally even. You know, most of us have a very busy life. Most people that I have in my circle of friends were super duper busy. But you know, taking those baby steps eventually will lead to that success, will lead to that happy face smile, and you will be amazed at what you are able to accomplish in a year's time, or even 3 to 6 months time, if you work at it. It's just so amazing. Amaze yourself, inspire yourself, impress yourself. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.